Hello and welcome to the Easy Allies podcast in the month of April 2026. I am Michael Heber, joined by
Daniel Bloodworth. Hello.
Hello. Good to have you always, Bloodworth. You've been around. You're always lurking.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
No, I'm definitely always lurking. Yeah.
No Robamiani today, but in the control and making it all happen, we got Isla Hink.
Hey,
And Don Casanova also lurking around.
he's over there.
Yeah. We are here to talk about some things that went on today. Most notably, the Triple I Showcase. It was a banger. We're going to get into that. The Mass Effect series gets some rewrites. Not always bad.
Hopefully not. They're
Yeah.
talking nonsense in quotes, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
And Sony wants to put your face in Gran Turismo. That's fun.
Yeah.
I love this. Like,
No, I just looked that up.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what the heck is this?
yeah.
Because I don't do the rundown anymore. So I'm like, what is this
Yeah,
thing?
like, what is going on? So yeah, let's dive right in to the main event today. Triple I Showcase. That was this morning, and we just saw a ton of games. It was a very fun presentation showcase because it just flew through the games. There was no nonsense. There was no filler. A lot of games looked really good,
Yeah.
and we had a very good variety.
Yeah. No, it was lightning paced.
Yeah.
A couple of things in there, again, as the conversation has gone on, like, kind of stretching the boundaries of like, is it indie? If Konami is publishing you, I don't know.
I don't know if they claim it's indie. They just say triple I.
Yeah.
I mean, it is supposed to all be indie, but yeah. But I mean, that's the thing. Evil Empire is making the game, and they're partnering with Konami, but Konami's publishing. So I don't know. I don't know.
It's
Who
all
knows?
weird, yeah. It's all
Who knows?
weird.
But it's lots of.
I never really
great,
get hung up
great
on
looking
the
stuff.
distinction, Bloodworth. I never care. Like, people make such a fuss about, like, AAA, indie. It's like, does your game look cool? Are you hyped about making it?
Right.
I'm in. Like,
Right.
it does not matter to me whatsoever. But we saw a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Starting with Prove You're Human.
Yeah. Holy crap. So this is from the Sunset Visitor 1000X Resist folks.
Yeah.
All over the place. Like, there's some FMV, there's some like 3D stuff, but like I saw a little snippet of this before the showcase, where they're talking about kind of like Alan Wake. Like, you had the actors in real life and in the game, and they're kind of taking the same approach here.
Yeah.
But then, there's this crazy mechanic where you're like, do your fingers and then do like a CAPTCHA in the world.
It's so funny.
And I don't know what that's about.
FMV stuff.
Yeah, it is so crazy.
Bizarre.
Let me see if I can find anything else about it. But yeah, what's Isla's take?
Yeah, I want to know Isla's take on this one.
Yeah, that's good. FMV, baby.
FMV, you're in.
Yeah.
FMV, it has your attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you're going to look at it.
It has my attention. Will it have my respect?
Only time will tell. Yeah, Blood, I don't know if we can do the press releases on every single one.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Yeah.
But this is one that definitely was like, I just don't fully know what this is about.
Yeah, it's
So I
bizarre.
was trying to see if I had any info.
It seems timely, too. With so much AI out there now, this is a resonant one.
Right.
Very relevant.
Yeah, I mean, we have quite a few games now that are kind of on this theme of like, there's another one coming up later. It's like, are these people human or are they
Yes.
monsters, right? Yeah, so, yeah.
Next was Alcahest. Kind of looked like Dark Messiah of Might and Magic.
Yeah.
Looked really cool. We got like a little bit of VR vibes. I don't know if it's VR or not.
No, I don't think it actually is, but
yeah.
just that there was a lot of like physicality to the first person, like when you're like grabbing your sword and like shaking your bottles and your flashlight and all of that.
Looked really immersive.
Yeah, there's a lot of they definitely emphasize like with some of the shots here with fighting like physics in combat.
Yeah.
So I think that's why we're getting that VR vibe there. It was like, burning through the doors,
some
like
immersive
cutting
sim
things
vibes,
down
maybe?
and like the big old thing falling on a guy that's hanging and
Yeah. Looked cool. Dark Messiah.
Yeah, so we had a
vibes.
couple of these too. Like the higher end looking ones like this and Valor Mortis, like first person combat that's kind of sick
sure.
looking. And it used to be a long time where we just like, oh, first person melee is bad. And like, I don't think you can say that anymore.
Dark Cyanide Magic. No,
Yeah.
it's not. Lost Railway looked awesome. This game looked so cool to me. This was one of my highlights for sure. You're on a train. It looked like co-op. You're a frog with a gun looking for resources.
Well, no, there's a whole
friend
bunch of
swap.
them. There's a bunny, there's a cat, there's a fox, I think, or a dog. I'm not sure what that is, but yeah.
Yeah.
I guess quota horror is what we're calling like repo or
Sure.
repo
Oh,
company.
yeah.
Yeah. Quota horror. The
I
vibes
hear
were
people
right.
calling it friend slop.
It looked so cool. Just a really good art style and tone. Very serious, but also like a little lighthearted.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like
There's
getting your friend's corpse and throwing it into this revival thing.
well, the cat popped out with tentacles.
Yeah.
What?
So-
there's a lot happening here.
This one's definitely on my radar. Karen, we're getting some DLC. Definitely one of the most one of the more recognized games so far of this year, 2026.
Yeah, I think they even had like the banners, right?
Yeah.
All the accolades and stuff.
Yeah. And then, of course, one of the main events, Castlevania Belmont's Curse.
Yeah.
Set in France, 1499.
It looks so good.
It looks so good. They
Well, I just saw a reflection there too.
the creators have worked on the Dead Cells Castlevania expansion and the Castlevania Remaster collection. So
They're also
already-
behind the AAA showcase, so that's the
There
other
it
reason
is.
why they're in here.
Okay. Great connection. There you go. It's just looking really, really solid, and Castlevania's back.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah, I know.
I was getting anime vibes from it more than the games.
Right.
Just the whole tone of it, the French 1499 real world element with like Joan of Arc. I was definitely getting the anime vibes.
I didn't see the whole interview because they did a bunch of post show stuff, right? We did a post show thing with Dead at Cisco. Yeah. But there was a point when they referenced like Castlevania 4.
Sick.
So
Castlevania 4 the best.
yeah, so
My favorite.
yeah, it's very interesting.
Very cool.
To see where this is gonna go.
Then we got Spacecraft. It's like a No Man's Sky mining game. Maybe Damiani's pleased. We'll have to wait for his take on it. Anytime there's space involved, I want the Damiani take.
Yeah,
That's all I want to ask.
Yeah,
is
we got a
Damiani.
couple of those in this too.
Yeah.
'Cause, like later on was Starseeker, which was very similar.
Yeah. Rift of the Necrodancer not going away. Now it's crossing over with Undertale, and that is available now. That is a 10 out of 10. Rift of the Necrodancer, Crypt of the Necrodancer. Do not skip. Thick as Thieves
Yeah.
is getting a full rework.
Yeah.
I just read about this a couple days ago. This is the Warren Spector joint. It was going to be a PvPvPvE type game where multiple teams went into a location to try to steal things. Now it's a little more single player co-op focused.
I guess that concept that we're all like, that sounds impossible. Proved to be impossible.
Yep.
Can be played solo or co-op.
Yeah.
Every heist will be different as players take on contracts, find new gear, explore the history of Kilcairn, the city, and its influential families, and seize their fortune to become a master thief.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting.
More-
To
you know-
see how it's going to go. There are different thieves with their own play styles and stuff there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it says work alone or have your each other's backs.
Yeah. Warren Spector has had a string of misses
Yeah.
in recent memory, string of misses. So usually I'm big on like who's making this, big creator, is who's behind this. So for this one, I'm just cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, because even looking from the way it's described here, it's like this, like you're saying, it feels like a very different pitch.
Yeah.
Than what we saw when they showed it off to us earlier.
Absolutely.
But there was just so much going on in this environment, in this city that like a Deus Ex, like a Dishonored, there's just going to be all kinds of different little things to find.
Yeah. Then we saw Romestead. This is like Harvest Moon with zombies thing going on. The visuals were incredible. Looked really good. Definitely one that stood out to me. Then we had Super Battle Golf coming to consoles. Definitely want to play this with the Allies.
Yeah, that's been another one of those like
Please.
surprise hits this year. Oro has
Please.
been hitting him hard, so yeah.
Yes. Then there was Frost Trail. Then there was Crop. Crop looks sick.
Yeah, our friends at 11-bit. I think that they were showing this to press at GDC.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a press appointment. I had a business meeting with them, so I didn't get to actually see what the game they were showing was.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
Crop.
horror farming is in.
It is. It really is.
And I don't know, like this feels like you're doing something to like hide bodies from the mob or
The
something.
crop is people, right? The
Yeah.
crop is people.
Yeah.
For sure, Isla. For sure.
I'm just so
Like they're not
curious.
really pigs. There's a reveal later or something that it's like everything you thought was a pig is a guy or something.
You're so right.
Carbonara Games.
You're so right.
Transforming the everyday rhythm of digging holes, planting seeds, and nurturing crops, typically a relaxing and somewhat mundane routine, into something far stranger, pushing into the surreal territory of Lynch and Lovecraft. Plenty of dirt, blood, and pesticide along the way.
Cool.
That corpse wrapped up at the bottom looked like a human body with a pig head wrapped
Yeah,
up.
that was sketch.
Oh, yeah. So pairs the farming with the slow-burning dread of an investigative thriller.
Whoa.
Bound
Like
to-
somebody keeps coming to your farm and is like, yo, what are you up to? Yo.
Bound to a fading homestead, players must feed a village on the brink of starvation. Why were you brought here? Why is the
We're
town
feeding them
cut off from
humans.
the world? And who is watching from the shadows?
Yo.
Investigation is as vital as irrigation. All right.
Oh my God.
Was that Gabriella who wrote that?
Everything sounds great. Everything sounds great for Crop. Machine Party looked absolutely insane. Same makers as Buckshot Roulette.
Oh, yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, 4-player, just all kinds of craziness. Old man on treadmills.
Looking like a little bit of
sniper
Mario
rifles.
Party,
like-
mini games, blood.
Yeah, like, what are you guys doing? But again, Laurel picked that up.
Yeah.
So they've got that and Super Battle Golf there. And there was another one that they had. Oh, Roadside Research was really big too.
Oh, never played that.
So like Oral, heck yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very hyped about Machine Party. Then we saw Windrose. Are we able to get a quick Dawn take, just a sentence or two?
Yeah.
It looked like Skull and Bones, but good. Does Dawn have any thoughts on this game?
Windrose.
Windrose would love just a quick blurb from Dawn here. Would just love it.
Yeah, it looks super fun. You know what it reminds me of? What was I playing earlier this year? That Captain Blood, I think, released or something.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
that
yeah.
old, it just gnarly
Yes.
PlayStation, like action hack and slash almost pirate game. But this just looks like simple fun, like a nice little mix of like just enough arcadey almost looking.
Yeah.
Like very familiar. I mean, all the mechanics look similar to Black Flag.
Do you think you'll hop into the early access on April 14th, Don? Or are you going to wait to see how the
That's 5
people
days
feel
from
about
now.
it? Or are you just going to jump in?
I
Or
probably, on this one, I'll wait.
Okay.
I'm going to wait. Yeah.
Nice.
This kind of thing I want to just
Oh yeah,
play
because
when it's
like
done.
with Valheim, right? Like you get all invested, and then it's like, oh, we just added something that like shaves off
Completely.
all of this tedium.
Yeah.
This particular one, I'd rather just play when it's ready to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Looks fun.
Windrose. Awesome, Don. Thank you. We have Over the Hill. Just a nice little co-op driving exploration game. So fun.
Yeah.
RV There Yet energy.
Well,
Just so
yeah,
fun.
there's
Just
a little bit of
different,
that, like
obviously.
working with, but yeah, it has a really nice art style.
Yeah.
I forget what the last game that the devs did, but similar art style.
Looks jolly.
Really cool.
Star Seeker, another space type game, kind of like Savage Planet. Another thing I played with Damiani in Excess. Would love his take on that. Multiplayer, open betas coming. Then there was Shift at Midnight.
Yeah, I
This
pulled up
was-
the press release of this. Yep.
This was another standout hit. Holy cow. You are at a gas station and you need to manage the gas station, but then there are also like doppelganger
Yeah.
creatures that are pretending to be other people.
And it sounds like the way that the VO,
looks crazy.
like this is a better example of like VO being thrown into a trailer, right? Because it's like, it's like, oh, like somebody else that they're playing with noticed that like, oh, what she's saying doesn't match her ID.
Yes.
You know, and so it's like, it's a blend of like a lot of different things that have come out in like the last year.
This looks insane.
But it's pretty cool. It's Quali is publishing, and it's from an Australian solo developer.
Whoa.
Bun Mun. I don't know how to say his name. But yeah, online co-op detective horror game for up to 3 players.
Great.
Work across randomly generated shifts to investigate customers, some of whom are only pretending to be human. Make one mistake, and you'll be forced to board up, set traps, and hide.
Looks so fun.
There's a demo out right now.
Great.
Oh wait,
wanna play
it's
this.
actually been out?
I want to play this with the eyes
Because
so
it says
bad.
98% overwhelmingly positive. So I guess that people have been checking this thing out.
Wow. Those early accesses.
Yeah.
Shift at midnight.
Coming. Release date is revealed May 28th.
There it is.
Yep.
Awesome. So I'm so hyped for that. Holy cow. Then it was Dead as Disco. You can check out our interview. We got to interview the devs for Dead as Disco. This was also a game that I got to play at Gamescom.
Yeah.
Last year. I did a preview for it. You can check that out. This game rips. This game is so fun. It gives me beat 'em up Sifu energy. It's more arena based, so it's not like you're going through levels Sifu style, but it's got that Batman Arkham free flow combat energy, and it is just addicting. It is so fun to play. The story I keep telling is about being at Gamescom and just wanting to try over and over. Like, let me go again. And I wasn't the only one doing that. Other guests at Gamescom also were just grinding this game out. Definitely want to keep on your radar. Definitely want to look out for and check out our extended interview. Then there was Barotrauma.
Yeah.
Barotrauma. This was just an expansion.
Yellow update.
Yep. Then it was Lost Castle 2. Castle Crashers vibe. Is there a Lost Castle 1?
There is. Hubert, I'm looking at this now. This is crazy. So this is
what?
From Hunter Studio in Guangzhou. And they're saying that they started as 3 friends in university dorm in 2015.
How
they
did
hit
I
a
miss
million
this?
units with the first game, and this one has been in early access. It just crossed 700,000.
How did I miss the first one? It looks right up my alley. Action RPG beat 'em up with roguelite elements, like my full-on wheelhouse.
Yeah, 1.0 in June.
Wow. So, Lost Castle getting a sequel. You have my attention. But will you have my respect? Then there was a sledding game.
Oh, yeah, sledding game is sick.
Early access coming up.
Yeah, sledding game and Over the Hill are kind of in the same vibes. We're just like, just go chill with your friends.
Just go chill with your buds.
Yeah, sledding game, just go sled downhill, go fishing. Probably like, snowball fights, rolling snowballs, chaos as your friends run into you.
Yeah. You can just like sit by the campfire. Hopefully there's some s'mores you can make.
Yeah. Then pulling out the manta ray out of this stupid tiny ice hole.
Yeah. Then there was Solar Punk. It's like floating islands game. Looked pretty cool.
Yeah. Floating islands and like farming and life sim stuff. Yep.
And then, like, I need it in my veins right now. Please. Why are we not releasing this immediately? What is the holdup? Warhammer Survivors. A Vampire Survivors like, but in the Warhammer universe. Do we need to say more? Like, is there anything more that needs to be said? It looks fucking awesome. I'm seriously, this is one of those games where it's like, release it.
Right.
Just release in 2026. So sometime this year, we just gotta wait. That's it. Then there was an Everwind First Ascent update. Any kind of hardcore mode with permadeath, you have my attention. Away team, oxygen not included, clay.
Oh yeah, that was the one that was like had the fluid dynamics and stuff like that. This like side scroller, like you're tunneling through the earth and all that.
Yeah, I would like to just take a brief moment to shout out to Clay, founded in July of 2025 in Canada. Don't Starve, Oxygen Not Included, Hot Lava, Mark of the Ninja, 10 out of 10 stealth game, and Shank 1 and 2, 10 out of 10. Side-scrolling, shoot 'em up, beat 'em up. This is seriously one of my favorite developers. They also do Grifflands, which is one of the more underrated games of the last 5 years. I absolutely love this studio. They did Invisible Ink as well. Like, this studio is so good. So, immediate 10 out of 10 attention here, just because of their pedigree and their history. So, Away Team, Oxygen Not Included, all eyes on that. All eyes on that. Oxygen Not Included came out in 2019, Blood.
Oh.
So this is like a follow-up or something. Because the original was, again, 2019. And this is one of the ones I've missed from them. Never got to play it. It came out on PC only. Came out in early access.
So wait, there's an actual Oxygen Not Included?
Yeah, early access was 2017, fully released in 2019. Look at that. Same art style, characters looking. So, again, yeah. It flew over my radar, missed it. So, yeah. Then Griffland was 2021. So good. So, yeah, looks like it's in the same universe. Sign me up. Then Valor Mortis.
Yeah.
Big one on our radar, for
Yeah,
sure.
this game feels good. It is hard.
Yes.
The bosses in particular were hard when I played a game.
We are souls
But I'm
light.
curious, when they start balancing and tuning and stuff, it might not be so crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Napoleonic souls. Isn't that what we first called it back in the
Napoleon
day?
souls. Like Napoleon is like actually speaking in your ear when you come out of this pile of bodies. Like
Insane.
I don't know what's going on story wise, but it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Definitely go back and check out our Gamescom impressions.
Yes.
To get like the fresher takes from that, because it's been a few months now since I played it.
Yeah.
But I do remember it feeling good and me being pushed to like use everything they taught me when I got to that boss.
sure. Yeah.
Everything has to be in sync.
Yeah. Honestly, it's one of the coolest things of all time. A gun and a pistol combo. Like, come on. You've got your sword
gun, you mean
and
sword and a pistol. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's gun
Is
and a
it
pistol.
gun- I'm like, what?
A sword and a pistol, yes. It is one of the coolest things possible. Anime inspired. Just like... Then there was Long Gone.
Yes, your Pixel Last of Us.
Yes, sign me the hell up. Long Gone, not to be confused with Days Gone or The Last of Us. 2027, though, really hyping this up. Jeez. I get like so bummed out when there's a game that looks so amazing and I'm so ready for it. And then they're like, yeah, see you in a year and a half. It's like, oh.
Well, it's half a year now, but yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Depends on when.
Yeah, when exactly. And is like 2027 early access? Is that like full release in 2027? Are we getting the 1.0 for this game in 2029?
Oh,
Who's
I mean,
to
it
say?
doesn't say anything about early access here, but
Yeah.
I just have a quick little blurb, so I don't know.
Yeah. It looks incredible, Bloodworth. It looks nothing short of incredible. For any Last of Us fans out there, this is it.
The announcement was platforming reveal.
Platforming
So
reveal.
I think before we just kind of saw like a more like just around the house kind of thing, like
Got
a little
it.
bit more vibey.
Yeah.
And this one is like you're seeing a lot more action.
Sign me up. Then we saw Temtem Pioneers.
Yeah, we're
So funny. Power
talking
World,
about
like,
Power World the whole time. It's like, oh,
we forgot
Temtem.
we forgot that Temtem walked so Power World could run. Exactly.
combat actually looked pretty good in this though.
Yeah, it looks solid. We gotta get the Jones take. Then there was the Brotato Primal Dread DLC. Brotato coming out. More stuff there. Then there was Far Far West from the makers of Akimbot.
Yeah.
Western Horde shooter. Early access coming at the end of the month. Looked really solid.
Yeah.
Ever since Valheim and Grounded, like I'm just so always down to play these games with the allies. It just needs to be that moment when everybody is like, yep, you know?
Yeah. Well, and this is like really fast paced.
Yeah.
You know, so like a lot of action there. I'm curious. Like horde mode, sometimes it's just like survive as long as you can, but this feels like there's a lot of exploration too. And
Yeah, like in between the hordes, maybe you have like a home base.
There's like this whole thing going on with them riding on the horses that I'm very curious about.
Yeah. Interesting.
But yeah, it'll be fun.
Then Graveyard Keeper 2. Another just unbelievably gorgeous game. Some people are like, too much pixel art nowadays. Like, what? There's never enough. There's always going to be everything. You know what I mean? There's always going to be pixel art. There's always going to be horde mode games and shooters and realistic looking graphics. Like,
Yeah, but the lighting engine in this too reminds me of Sea of Stars. So I'm very curious.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. It looks beautiful. Sign me up for this one
Yeah,
too.
see the shadows and stuff going on there. Yeah.
Just beautiful blood.
So much detail on everything.
Oh my god, I cannot look away from this game. It looks so beautiful. And then Isla and I are ready. We were here tomorrow. Let's go sci-fi. We were here.
Yeah, so you guys have streamed a lot of these, but I think a lot of people aren't really that familiar with this series.
Make yourself
But this is
familiar with this series.
Yeah, so this is a like first-person puzzle series where co-op is a requirement. Like you cannot get through the puzzles without communicating to the other person. So you have these walkie-talkies. You talk to the other person, and I'm like, hey, this is what I see over here. What do you see on your end?
Yeah.
And you figure it out together, and it's been a pretty fun time to watch you guys play them.
I think we might have only missed one. We were here Expeditions the Friendship.
We did that one.
We've done them all.
Maybe we didn't finish that one, but we've played it.
We've literally done them all.
We did. We were here. We were here together. We did the Friendship.
Yes.
We did whichever one I forgot to just name because there was another one.
We were here too. We were here together. We were here forever. We were here Expeditions the Friendship. And now we were here tomorrow.
Yeah.
There it is.
I think we played forever.
Yeah.
I don't remember you playing all of them. I feel like you guys got into it late and then were like, we'll play the earlier ones, and I don't know that you did, but I don't know.
We'll have to check the tape.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah, definitely.
They're cool anyway.
Yeah.
Either way,
we're in.
they're definitely
Check out our archives.
yeah.
Clover Pit's getting some DLC. I need to see the... One moment. Pause. Clover Pit. I need to see the official release date of this game. If this is a... 2025. Okay, so it was last year. The original. Okay. Clover Pit.
Oh.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
last
yeah.
year, yeah.
The
yeah.
base game
It was definitely last year.
Yeah. Because I was going to say another 2026 contender because I love this game so much.
No, this year's is Racoin.
Yeah.
So, like,
So now we're getting some more DLC or some DLC for Clover Pit. Very good to see. Then we saw The Lift, which is the repairman game.
yeah. Yeah,
Looked
that was
insane.
very interesting.
This is far away. Early access, it said, or something was 2027 for this thing.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So The Lift, stay tuned for that. Settle in.
But yeah, so like you're like repairing, like there's like he's
Yeah.
like binding things up, and then like there's like a big like satellite dish thing that he was doing.
Yeah,
Like there's a lot going on here.
for sure. Alabaster Dawn, out of nowhere from the creators of one of the most underrated games of recent memory, Crosscode. HD 2D, early access May 7th. Alabaster Dawn. You have my full attention. Yes, Crosscode was so cool. It was like very similar vibes of this. This looks like a spiritual successor. You know, hard to explain Crosscode. There's a lot of puzzle platforming, top-down combat, town RPG, going into these areas, doing quests. A lot going on in that game. Definitely, I encourage you, if this looks interesting, to check out Crosscode, because again, that is a sleeper hit. Risk of Rain 2, some DLC coming out. Definitely a franchise that I've missed. Risk of Rain,
Yeah.
sorry about missing it. Always looked intriguing, but missed it. Too Deep to Quit. Muppet Horror Friendship vibes. Another Easy Allies gem looking game. Let's go. I need to play this with everybody. Just another one of those.
Yeah.
Going through like Indiana Jones temple looking thing. Sign me up. Then there was Neverway.
Yeah, so I've got some info on that.
Yeah.
They've already got 400,000 wish lists on this.
Whoa.
It's got the pixel artist from Celeste. It's got Disaster Piece doing the music.
Yeah, this looks insane.
Who also did Fez as well as many other things.
This looks insane.
But yeah, so like you have like, the top down like RPG stuff, but then you also have these really
Horror
evocative, big, full screen like comic panel kind of things. It's like there's a lot going on there, and
some like motorcycle real-time action chases.
they put out a prologue now for
great.
Steam, so like a prologue demo.
That is so cool. Download it right now, chat. Play it
and
right
then
now.
the full game is coming out in October on Steam and Switch.
That's what I was saying. Yes, that is the best. They are listening to Brandon Jones. They are doing everything correct here. You have a nice little prologue demo earlier in the year, and then you have your full release for your horror game, hopefully in early October. Perfect.
Yeah. So,
Well done, marketing team. You did the thing correctly.
So she quits her dead-end job, starts a farm, and then quickly finds herself as the immortal herald of a dead god.
Okay. All right. Yep. Crazy.
So she needs to balance her new life, not disappoint her friends, and something is seriously wrong about all of this.
Of course. Of course. And then the last two games both had me 10 out of 10 fucking hyped. First up, Tuesday? Can we do this Tuesday? Please? We're doing this Tuesday. I don't care what. Yeah, I don't care what's going on Tuesday. This is taking precedence. Final Sentence. A battle royale typing game. Isla was talking shit. Not really shit. Isla was talking confidently. And so am I.
Yeah.
We're going to put our typing fingers to the test. Because this game, again, is a battle royale typing game. You have to type better than everyone and type quickly and efficiently, or some person next to your desk shoots you in the head with a gun and you're dead. Absolutely unhinged. I am, oh my God. Because one of my favorite games, Typing of the Dead.
Yeah.
House of the Dead typing game, just unbelievable fun. Like, typing as fast as you can while under duress. This is genius. I'm so ready for this. We can do private games, it looks like, too, with chat. Who's the fastest typer among us? We're going to find out Tuesday.
Each round lasts 3 to 5 minutes, they say.
Tuesday it is. I'm so pumped. Holy shit.
Somebody in our audience is like,
Mad Rise is going to finish like 45 seconds before everyone.
We'll all be dead before we know what happened.
Yeah. So pumped.
Yeah, big lobbies are 40 players. And
40?
then private matches are 2 to 8.
Okay, 8. Okay. 8. Well, usually with chat, like 7 or 8 people will join or something close like that.
They also talk about
We'll have
deep
little tournaments.
stats and a ranked system tracking your progress. Like, there's long-term stuff there.
Oh my God. Ranked mode. Climbing out of the ranks like bronze, silver, gold, diamond. Oh my God. Going StarCraft levels, MLG on this. Crap, can I still type that? Now I'm nervous. Like when Isla was like so confident, I was like, wait.
I mean, I don't.
Can I type faster than Isla?
Oh, okay.
Who knows?
Here's the setup. Okay.
Holy shit.
Trapped in a hangar with a typewriter and a revolver loaded with one bullet pressed to your temple. Every typing error pulls the trigger. Eliminating players until only one remains.
Holy shit. Maybe certain rounds, because I bet everybody is on the same chamber, right? So probably different rounds have different amounts of mistakes. Like some rounds will be like, okay, the next trigger, you're dead. Or some rounds will be like, okay, you get like 2 mistakes.
Maybe. I mean, it sounds like Russian roulette to me.
Yeah.
It's like if you make a mistake, maybe you're done and maybe you got a chance. Yeah. Oh, it looks like you can change all the settings and stuff too, though.
Private modes and stuff. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I'm ready. And then the final the finale of one of the greatest indie games of all time, in my humble opinion. Don't Starve Elsewhere. Don't Starve is returning. Oh, this is one of those games that I just love so much, where it's like, it's how do I put it into words? How do I explain my love? Like, I love so many video games, right? There are just so many fucking games I love.
I never got into this, but was this like PS3 era, wasn't it?
PS4 for sure.
PS4, okay.
Yeah. There are just some of those games where you play and like, you just know, right? You just feel like that little extra sauce, that little extra magic. And Don't Starve always gave me that magic, because like, sometimes you'll look at something and you're like, oh, that looks great. Like, but then when you just sit down and you play it, it just has that real special sauce. And Don't Starve has always had that special sauce for me. And it closed the show, as it should. It has had such a big impact on indie games. You know, it's one of those like earlier breakout games. Like, when was the original? Like 2014, 2016 maybe? It's a little older, but also, you know, not Castle Crashers or Limbo old. It was like that next wave, that next wave of big indie games. 2013. We're going on 13 years old now for Don't Starve.
Wow.
It does not feel that old. Oh my God.
It's been a minute.
Oh.
It's been a long time since they've had a new one.
Crazy. Yeah, there is permanent death in this game. It is very difficult. Don't Starve has always been a very difficult game. And then, of course, we had Don't Starve Together, co-op vibes.
Right.
A lot of DLCs and expansions. So this franchise hasn't really gone away. It's been around.
But it's been a while since there's been an expansion, though, right?
Let's see the updates. I mean, Don't Starve Together 2014. Don't Starve Shipwrecked Bloodworth in 2015. Don't Starve Hamlet 2019. There was a Terraria crossover in 2021. There was a Cult of the Lamb crossover in 2023.
That makes sense.
So it's been around for sure. And it is just an incredible game, an incredible franchise, and I'm hyped for more. I know nothing about what is going on in this new one, Blood. Do you have a press release for this?
Oh.
This closed the show.
Let me see.
I would definitely like to take a minute or so to get hyped on it. 34 minutes ago, the Steam page updated.
Nice.
All new, uncompromising in the Steam page. There it is. Brutally difficult. Band together with friends to craft, farm, build, and explore a world filled with strange creatures, lurking shadows, and dynamic environmental dangers. There's so many secrets in this game, too. I mean, it really goes places. You do the most insane shit. Spoiler alert, you're like going to hell. You're going through portals. It is nuts.
Yeah, they don't have a whole lot. It says don't linger in the fog, which, you know, all about that.
Yeah.
But I don't have like
experience.
A full press release. So.
Survive the ups and downs of a multi-tiered wilderness, climb snow-covered mountain peaks, swim across rushing rivers and tumultuous seas, and spelunk deep into winding cave systems. Explore all new biomes rife with danger and precious resources in a procedurally generated world that makes every new playthrough unique. Explore new biomes with their own distinct climates. Weather the relentless rainstorms of a redwood forest. Prepare yourself for chilling excursions at high altitudes and fend off territorial creatures trying to bring down the thunder. Look at this, Don. This is a full separate blurb on the Steam page for this game. Are you ready? Lost in a fog. A thick fog is creeping across the landscape, cursing all it touches. Will you run from it or risk your sanity to explore its secrets? A fucking fog mechanic. Dawn is in.
Sweet.
Yes. So you're like going into the fog and it's probably like sucking away your life force. Risk versus reward.
Yeah.
Sign me up. There it is. And that was the Triple I Showcase, Blood. An absolute banger of a show. with multiple games we're keeping our eyes on, multiple genres, as is the case in the video game industry. All you got to do is keep those eyes open. Keep those eyes. Keep them open.
Okay, Huber.
There's a 10 out of 10 around every fucking corner, under every fucking rock. You will find a 10 out of 10.
Huber.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm distracted TDing a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Sitting at a weird angle,
Yeah.
a little rusty.
Yeah.
I just took a typing speed test. And I looked up what the average.
Okay.
Apparently, the average adult right now is 40 to 65 words per minute, right?
Okay.
With 93 to 97% accuracy.
Okay.
Writers and journalists are 60 to 90 words
That's
per
probably
minute.
where I fall. That's probably where I fall.
You know, blah, 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 with 25 or 95% accuracy. Doing all this at the same time, I got 75
Okay.
with the 97% accuracy.
The accuracy is key.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Because I get shot in the head.
because I'm going to relate this to MLB, your favorite thing. Anybody can throw a ball 100.
That's basketball?
Anybody
no,
can.
that's baseball?
Anybody can throw a pitcher can throw a ball 105 miles an hour, right? Just full force, but it's about control. It's about hitting the strike zone. So they'll have to shave a couple miles per hour off to make sure they locate. Same with typing here. 97% accuracy with that speed, impressive.
I think if I were in that situation, I'd probably slow down a bit.
Right?
Just
The
to
fear
make
of a gun to
sure.
your head.
They threw a semicolon at me, and I'm like, is that shift or is that normal? Oh, God, you know?
Oh, it's going to be so fun.
It's crazy.
Oh, that's going to be this Tuesday. Easy Allies, twitch.tv/Easy Allies. Be ready. Be ready for that. That's
We're
going to
going
be so
up against you, chat.
fun. Yes.
Prep. No practicing.
Seriously.
No practicing.
Yeah,
chat.
yeah. I don't want anybody
I'm
practicing.
going to put that on the schedule so we don't forget.
Yeah, lock it in. Final sentence. All right. That was the Triple I Showcase. It was so great. So great. 10 out of 10 no notes. For real. So excited for a lot of that stuff. All right. We got a couple quick ones here. Sony announces the Playerbase. Blood, excited for your take on this. So excited. Which will scan selected fans.
Let's say that
and
more clear because it was like usually like.
Yeah.
Right through
Sony
it.
announces the player base, which will scan.
player base.
The player base is what it's called. It will scan selected fans and put their likeness into games.
But
So-
it's not like some AI thing?
No, it's
Okay.
not. It's basically a
One would
contest for somebody to win the chance to like go into like the Kojima level freaking studio and get fully body scanned. Like just like they did for all the actors in Death Stranding 2.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
This is a scam.
This seems like a scam.
It's
This
not a
is a
scam, it's just like
No,
a contest.
Isla, this seems like they're going to be stealing data.
Win the right for us to use your likeness for free in perpetuity forever without paying you? This is not
Hey, we
good.
did it.
Yeah, I would do it. I don't mind.
You
I
did
don't
it for
mind.
We
Naughty
have
Dog
done it.
back
Yeah.
in the day.
I don't mind. Like, you can take my likeness.
Have
Feel
they
free.
reused it? Has like a freaky goon showed up that looks like Huber or Bloodworth in a
No, they put us in as masks.
No,
Yeah,
I
just a
know.
mask.
Oh, okay.
Oh, a mask. But I
Yeah.
mean, like, did they reuse you as a guy somewhere anywhere?
No, but I would not complain about it whatsoever. Feel free. Feel free. You want to put me in a
So-
game? I do not mind.
Yeah, so we were like the prototype of this. And ours was just like a very simple like handheld scanner on our face.
Yeah.
But gotta go way back though. Gotta go way back.
Yeah.
Perfect Dark.
There it is. I knew there was a fucking origin for this, and it's been a splinter on my mind since I read about this. Blood. There was something OG, dude.
Perfect
Please
Dark.
elaborate. Please
was
elaborate.
Initially supposed to integrate with the Game Boy camera.
That's right.
And then you could
Nintendo Power. I remember reading about this
you
shit.
could scan your face and then you would be like one of the enemies, like the GoldenEye level enemies in Perfect Dark. And they even previewed it for press. So like some of the press from back in the day, like Matt Messina from IGN and stuff, like are in Perfect Dark as
so
NPCs.
cool.
But yeah, then somebody got cold feet and was like afraid of like, school shooting headlines, blah, 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 blah. We don't want to have people like putting their friends in the game. And so it was like, nope.
It was just
Turn it off.
Too risky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy cow. The first game they're doing it is Gran Turismo 7.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the other thing. The site shows like Gran Turismo 7 is the first game, and then 2 question mark games.
Interesting game to do it because there's not a lot of like full on.
Right.
It's just your photo. Like, right?
Or maybe there's someplace else that like there's like people walking around in a garage or something.
Yeah, because like even when you win a race, it's like a dude with a full helmet on, like, like cheering. It's like, what? So. Testing the waters, maybe.
You'll also help design a custom fantasy logo.
Yeah.
And a one-of-a-kind vehicle livery.
Let me read this, though. First up is Gran Turismo 7, and applications are now open for players who want to be featured in the game. Playerbase will provide players with a, quote, special limited time appearance as an in-game portrait, similar to how characters are presented throughout the game. Essentially, you have to fill out a questionnaire and go through an interview process for a chance to get scanned into the game.
Oh, they're covering travel costs, too.
Wow.
And a +1.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm signing up. I'm not kidding. I'm signing up.
I don't think you can sign up.
What?
Usually people like us are not
Conflict of
eligible.
interest here.
Yeah,
For,
yeah.
all right,
Probably
all
not
right,
eligible,
All right. I wish I could sign up. I wish I could.
You're already in Uncharted.
Yeah. Yeah, just a weird thing. I mean, this is bizarre. It's nothing short of bizarre.
I don't
As long as it's
I don't
not-
think it's that bizarre considering how many people Kojima put into Death Stranding and Death Stranding 2.
But that's like a.
A lot of them are just like
Closed-
people that he knows that like most
Exactly.
people don't like. There's a guy
That's
from
like-
Fictions in that freaking game. That like
Yeah. That's like him inviting his friends to his studio to put them into his game.
right.
Chat points out that you could be one of their +1s, though.
Hey, if you get in chat, well, I'm down. I would love it. I would accompany you for sure. It would be amazing. Yeah.
They're gonna drive you to Sony Santa Monica.
Just-
Like, it's gonna be like no, you'll get a hotel room. It's the best you'll get.
Yeah, if it's local, we can work something out. It's just I don't know. I think it's weird. I don't think it's offensive. Again, as long as there's no AI going on here, which it seems like there's not.
Ooh, what about the Horizon multiplayer game?
That's the thing.
That could make sense. Yeah.
Exactly. I wanted to talk about like what could potentially come. I feel like a fighting game would be the ultimate coolest
That's too much.
thing. It is
there's
too much.
Unless you're like just
It
some
is.
like guy in the background cheering.
Yeah, that would be the top of the mountain. I feel like is being in a fighting game as a character. And then something else. I feel like it's going to be first party. It has to be. This is
No, they
Sony.
said PlayStation Studio, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be hilarious to be in, like, obviously not first party, but like GTA 6, you find yourself and hit yourself with a car.
Oh my god. GTA again, top of the mountain. Is it too far along to be in Wolverine? Could Wolverine stab me to death? Sign me up. Take me, Logan. Just take my body and cut me to bits.
If they're all limited time, which I'm not sure if they all will be, maybe it's not too far-fetched. But again, you might not be. I don't know. It kind of I mean, there's a lot of like weird technical questions.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, will their rigging system support it? I don't know.
Yeah.
That would kind of suck for the person who wins this first to just be like a little still photograph in a cafe in Gran Turismo, and then
Yeah.
the person who wins it second gets to get stabbed by Wolverine.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like
Yeah,
the photograph thing doesn't add up to me because they are
It's so
talking about
weird.
going into a like full studio to be scanned.
Yeah.
So
I feel like it's testing the waters really to just kind of see how this all plays out. Because I feel like things like this too have been canceled midway. You know, they could pull the plug on this. There's 2 question marks, of course, but you know, if this doesn't pan out correctly, it kind of gives them an out, maybe. So, yeah, crazy. The player base, bizarre. All right. Next up, Amazon's Mass Effect series reportedly gets rewritten to make it, quote, more appealing to non-gamers.
Yeah.
All right.
This was an executive quote, so take it with a grain of salt, anyways.
It's like
He's not in the writing room.
It's like, let's adapt a book to make it appeal to people who don't read or
Exactly.
something. You know, it's like, here we go. Amazon Prime Video has been working on a Mass Effect television series, which got some news this week. According to the Ankler, Peter Friedlander, who stepped in as head of global TV for Amazon MGM Studios last October, requested that the scripts for the show be rewritten so they can appeal more to non-gamers.
Yeah, no, I don't know what this is even supposed to mean. I think I'm trying to find my tweet here, but like Jimmy Henson was talking about this. Big Giant Circles, who did music for People of Note.
Shout out People of Note.
As
Shout
well
out.
as
Friend of the show.
Mass Effect back in the day. Yeah, here we go. And my reply was like, what is this supposed to mean? Or did they think someone's going to write a scene assigning skill points or comparing stats for assault rifles?
Seriously, I don't understand.
It does like, what is a less gamey like version of Mass Effect going to be that it wouldn't naturally be
right.
anyways?
It's just a space thing.
Right.
Like adapting it to a show is just how you would do it.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no gamey shit in the unless like
It's like
what?
adapting The Expanse from a book to a show.
Exactly. It's like the characters aren't saying page numbers in the Expanse TV show.
Yeah.
They're alienating non-book readers? Like, what are you talking about?
It's so weird. I do want to bring up the Resident Evil movies, right? I bring up the Resident Evil movies because they had so little to do with the games on a whole. There's 7 of those movies. Of course, you know, the Apocalypse or had like Nemesis and stuff. There obviously are game elements in those movies, but for the most part, they were their own thing, appealing to non-gamers, right? Because Resident Evil fan base is like, those movies are so bad. Like,
Right.
get them away from me. But like, this is a franchise with 7 movies that cost $313 million to make and made almost $1.3 billion. It made $1 billion of profit for being so distant from the games, but it used the leverage of the name and the franchise to carry itself to over $1 billion at the box office. So this is just screaming to me like, you know, head of global TV for Amazon MGM is just, you know, looking for ways.
He's just one of these execs, right? Like, who was it that like you? One of you probably knows this. Like, someone was saying that like the execs would give him notes, and he would just say, "Yeah, absolutely," and then wouldn't change anything.
Yeah. I mean, that's a classic filmmaking like biz tactic. You like some exec or some producer tells you some asinine thing, and you're just like, "Oh yeah, we did that." Or the next day you say, "Yeah, we did that."
Oh,
like
my
for Ghostbusters, they wanted the guy who made the Slimer puppet. They wanted him to make it look like, I think like Belushi or somebody. They wanted Slimer to look more like that. And he just told them, and it was like the night before shooting. And the next day they were like, "Oh, did you do that thing?" And he just told them he did it. And they were like, "Oh yeah, totally. It looks great." He hadn't changed it at all.
That's so funny.
There's a
me.
quote here from IGN here. It's actually a little bit more promising. I'm trying to figure out. Mike Gamble from he's the boss of Mass Effect right now. Says, "We've been partnering closely with Amazon on the series, and we're really excited with what the talented team over there is coming up with. The writer's room is going strong, and we've got a lot figured out about how it fits within the Mass Effect canon and where it sits in respect to the new game. The show will explore a brand new story within the universe's timeline and will be set after the original trilogy. It won't be a retread of Commander Shepard's story because, after all, that's your story, isn't it?"
That's good. That's good.
So
news.
it sounds like
Yeah.
kind of like what they're doing with Fallout.
Well, that's what I wanted to bring up next was Fallout, because Fallout is so freaking good because it appeals to the gamers. It is like, you know, you watch that and you just feel the game's DNA everywhere. It inspired so many people to replay Fallout. I talk about it all the
it's
time.
huge.
My friend's going through Fallout 4 right now because they just watched the show.
Yeah, it's basically Fallout 5.
Yeah.
But Fallout does it in the right way where it's like people like Fallout sickos like will notice all the little details and all the little stuff, but like you don't have to know all that stuff to get it.
Exactly.
And
Yeah, I've been watching it with my wife. She has no reference for Fallout. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe they kind of talk about it in this IGN article about this Mass Effect thing, where they're like, maybe they mean like taking out super specific references, but it's like the references are there for people who are going to know the references.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
So yeah, we'll see. Mass Effect. The world can always use more Mass Effect, I say. It's the best. Highly recommend Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Check it out. Say, just
I never got to dive into the remake.
Just the full package and just carrying your saves over from 1 to 2 to 3.
Yeah, those were the days when you could have a trilogy all come out on like a generation.
Oh, the Mass Effect trilogy, everybody. Shout out. Oh, all right. We've got more to come, but if you've been enjoying this show so far, please take a second to like and subscribe and ring that bell on YouTube. It helps us and you stay connected. And now, a word from our sponsors.
I don't think we have a sponsor this week.
Sometimes the schedule gets a little funny. Yeah, I don't think we do.
Yeah, say the other one.
And if you are a patron of Easy Allies, love and respect, we love you. Thank you so much.
Well, say the other thing. Indy, you're close. Also, if you want to sponsor.
Yeah.
That
Also, if you want to sponsor this podcast and put your name right here in this space, get in touch and email us at info@easyallies.com, and we will give you all the info. We'll give you it all. And if you are a patron of Easy Allies, thank you so much. We love you. So much love and respect. 10 years. 10 years. It's incredible. Oh, check out that tribute video. Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Bunch of the community got together, hid it from us for months, apparently.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Emotionally resonant stuff. Thank you so much for that. We posted our reactions to it on our channel there.
It's time for my one thing. I got a quick one. I wanted to shout out The Boys' final season just debuted. The first episode fucking rips into shareholders. 10 out of 10. I fucking love it. Homelander comes out to some big speech thing, all these people around, fucking shareholders. Shareholders aligned with Homelander. So that to me is telling me that shareholders, they're sketch. Let's go.
He just doesn't know what that word means, chat.
Yep.
He just doesn't understand it.
Check it out, boys. Season 5, episode 1, shareholders.
There's some vein of person that I understand what Huber's getting at.
Yeah,
but I don't think we know the word for it.
You know what he means. You know who he means.
All right, bud. You got one thing?
Oh yeah. The moon. Shout out to Damiani. Because he, like, in our Slack, put the link for the Artemis rocket launch.
So cool.
And I'm like, I didn't know this was happening. Like, usually I'm paying attention to, like, the stuff like that. And so, like, I watched the launch, and then they're like, head over to the other channel to, like, have the live stream.
Yeah.
And, like, I've just had the live stream, like, there in a tab the whole week. Dude.
Hell yeah.
The whole week. I would just pop over and like unmute it, push live, see what's happening, get some reports, have them talk to the science team, have them talk about what they're eating for the day or whatever. Like,
so cool.
And like, I think it was Monday was the flyby, and then
the fly with the International Space Station. Oh my God!
Oh, that call too. That was fun.
Cool. That was cool.
But no, when they actually did the flyby around the moon, like the work day, when everyone's like taking turns with the camera and the notes and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then even like little conversations about them like afterwards, and like they're talking about because like this tape was this bright orange and was like super reflective. It was like messing with our ability to like see the colors and stuff, And again, as they were doing it, just talking so much about, things that they could see, like, with their eyes that, like, we can't capture this on camera. Well, like, just like with you at home, like, try to take a photo of the moon and it never comes out. It's like, that's literally their job. We got to take photos of the moon. And it's like, it looks good, but it doesn't look like what we're seeing here in real life. So it's been super, super cool to be tuned into that and just, just catch things that, a news story wouldn't recap or anything like that, you know. And
Those little moments.
Sometimes they get like the little press conferences where they're like talking with some kids or something. And then the one moment I remember, like from their instructors, from somebody on the ground, was like take it slow is smooth is fast.
Speed up, you're going too fast.
Slow, smooth as fast is from Modern Family.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But anyways, it's
and
like
apparently an old army saying.
yeah, but it's like that's the thing. It's like, you know,
I
like
love
if you're
getting a
not
Modern
rushing.
Family reference is insane.
Well, apparently
What?
Modern Family got it from the army. That's where. Yeah.
Well, there's an old. This is the thing I name all my spaceships in video games, Festina Lente, which is a Latin naval phrase, which means make haste slowly, which is the same idea. Like,
Make
do your
haste
job
slowly.
efficiently, and being efficient
Haste
is
makes
faster.
waste.
Yeah, it's like haste makes waste.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Festina Lente.
Festina Lente. I
Yeah.
like that. That's got a nice ring to it.
And then it's interesting too because they also they talk about, it's like, oh, the astronauts are now going to their pre-sleep period. You know, it's like basically we're not going to hear anything from them because they're doing their hygiene activities and eating food and all that stuff.
Will humans ever invent cryo sleep? Will cryo sleep be real?
Will
I don't
humans
know.
still exist in 100 years?
Cryo.
100 for sure.
Demolition Man. Put him in cryo. Isla, you got one?
Well, now Blood's just got me thinking about science.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to science.
Shout out. Education and science.
Education.
Oh, that's the
Science.
one other thing about this. I was super annoyed on Monday. All of the weird, just like garbage photos of the moon that were flying around social media because people wanted to be in on the hot thing.
Hey, they're trying.
And then, so it's like they're posting fully AI garbage moon photos.
Gross.
They're posting
Gross.
old illustrations that are not photos of here's the moon next to the Earth. And that couldn't be a photograph. That doesn't
What
make
about
sense.
the Brazil one with the famous statue? And that guy waited years for the shot?
Oh, that one I don't know.
Oh,
But I
my
wasn't. I'm saying
God.
stuff that was just passing around because it's people didn't have the ideas of no, we have to wait for them to download the photos first. They haven't sent them over here because they're still taking photos. They're using their time to take the photos right now,
Yeah.
people.
Isla, you got anything else? Education, science, shout out 10 out of 10.
Science.
Yep.
Shout out to science, dude. Shout out to listening to science and scientists.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Professionals, educated professionals that know more about their field because it's their life.
It says something about the world we're living in right now where this was a while ago, but they found that new dinosaur and Sophia was watching the video and I came in and I just stopped and watched the video with her, and it was just a scientist talking to a news guy or whatever, for 10 uninterrupted minutes, and the guy wasn't trying to rush him or anything. He was just listening to him talk about this new dinosaur.
Sick.
And I almost started crying because I was just this is what we should be up to, right?
Yeah.
We should all be just caring about the moon.
Talking and listening.
And
people
and
don't
learning
listen
things.
anymore.
Also, they said if the plans go through for the NASA stuff, if they don't get defunded or whatever, they'll put a camera on every vehicle that'll constantly be live streaming for free to everyone on the planet.
Obsessed with it.
Anyone
Obsessed.
could just watch the people on the moon trundling around. That's fucking sick.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
hope.
That's
right there.
human ingenuity going on, and the bigwigs, the shareholders over at NASA might say oh, this is for America. We got to beat China to the moon, whatever. But the scientists don't give a fuck about that. They want to work together with each other and do science, and that's humanity, man.
I love that.
Arts and sciences are what humanity is for.
I love it so
It's what we
much.
exist for.
Well
Fucking
said.
A.
10 out of 10, well said. All right, speaking of that, it's time for 11 or... No. Nope. Preemptive. Hold. It's time for Blood to talk about PAX first.
Yeah. So PAX East is interesting because it's the first show that I've like worked with my
First official show you've worked.
Yeah, like with
How's that possible?
with my other job.
Yeah.
So-
Didn't you work on, what was last? What did we just?
So I was at GDC, but we weren't. We did some things there. Like we had a couple of demo stations there, but it wasn't like working a whole show. Like most of the show, like was like setting up a lot of meetings with people. I bounced through some press appointments and things like that.
Yeah.
But like here, it's like we gotta like get all the demos prepped. We gotta set up the booth, all of this stuff, and so PAX doesn't start till Thursday, but we get in on like Monday night, right?
Yeah.
So like a lot of time to prep. So like even before I left on Sunday, it was just a lot of like, go through the spreadsheets and download demos onto laptops and test things out, make sure things are running. But it's like I have so many things that like I wanted to test things a lot more than I did. But it's like at some point it's like I just got to download everything first and like deal with this stuff later.
Yeah.
And then same thing on like Tuesday. There was a lot of that still at the hotel, like just like getting everything loaded up. And then Wednesday was, basically our setup day to go in and like, get all the laptops hooked up, unpack all the TVs and or monitors and everything, and work with the build crew to like, iron out any kinks and stuff. And so like, so this first photo here, this is from setup day. Not everything's done yet. You can see that like we've just got laptops out, but like every one of those laptops also got a monitor afterwards. Like when we got all those unloaded.
Cool. Which is clean.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, like nobody's been there. What was cool though, you can kind of see like the Nintendo things floating up in the background and the deep background there.
Yeah.
Everyone else is setting up too, right? And so like like they have these big like Mario Wonder like statues or whatever at the front of the booth.
Yeah.
And dudes are just
Bella Bell Park.
Yeah, dude's just out there like airbrushing like Princess Peach.
Cool.
Because I guess they kind of just do like a rough paint or whatever like while it's shipping.
Yeah.
And then like finalize it there, like actually they're at the show floor.
Yeah.
Right. So it's pretty cool. And then like a lot of the setup too is just like, okay, what's working, what's not working, like, just suitcases full of like headphones and controllers, getting all that going.
Cable management.
Yeah, cable management for sure. And like, we had builds where like I was loading up a build for one of the games and like menu options are popping up and like such and such not found, this not found, this not found. I'm like, it works on the other machine. What's going on here? And so then like I'm talking to the developer. He's telling me about the issue, and then like he's creating like another build with like a fallback and like just. And so, like, that game in particular, like, we had multiple builds that he was like, this is having issues on the PCs at the booth. So, like, he'd go back at night. He borrowed one of the laptops that we had to, like, troubleshoot it because it wasn't having an issue on his laptop. So, like, all of this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Even, like, the first day, like, I came in, like, an hour before opening or whatever, and I was, like, troubleshooting stuff at one booth. Come over, and my boss is like, hey, headphones aren't working on these 3 machines. Figure it out. Like, okay. I'm like, all this kind of craziness.
Wow.
What's next on the photos? I should probably pull it up so I can follow along.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So that's Convention Center, night before the show.
Pretty.
We're at the Omni, and we're at one of the restaurants there. So it's like literally our hotel is like right there across the street.
Yeah.
This is one of our setups. We had also, in addition to our main booth, we had a mini booth for Black Lantern Collective. They have a bunch of horror games, and so this was kind of the setup there. And then, this was one. This is one of my victories. So you see that cat photo? One of the builders was like, "Hey, so we can't hang the cat photo because there's nothing to hang it on. It's just fabric. There's not like a place to like stick a nail in the wall or anything like that." And so I'm like, "Can we hang it like from above?"
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, I could get some fishing line or something.
Yeah.
And then I come in the next day and cat photos on the wall.
Hell yeah. It adds a lot. That's a good looking image right there, boy.
Yeah. So we brought the No, I'm Not a Human in Real Life. Remember I told you about that from TGS? We brought that there to PAX as well.
Sick.
A little bit different. And then this was my domain for 2 days.
Nice.
So we had a suite at the Omni for a press room.
Hell yeah.
And so like I set up the living room and the bedroom as like interview areas. And so I had like schedules, just like I scheduled you guys. I took the same approach. Like, okay, instead of like multiple people, I have 2 rooms and 2 booths, and that's where all my slots are gonna go in.
Yeah.
And so I had booked like 30 appointments or 30 interviews for press.
That's a lot.
Across 5 different developers. And then we had like additional appointments on top of that at the booth and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's that room. And then this is how I converted the bedroom here.
Nice.
So we had some demos there that weren't on the show floor. That's one of the interviews there with Will Borger and the Marine 98 team.
Sick.
And yeah, it was great. And so then here's the booth here when things are open up. Mina the Hollower and Box Knight were both last minute editions. We met both of them at GDC and got them to the show. So it was great to have them there at the end. Found little slots for them. And then there's the door. Look at the lines, dude. We had
Everyone wants a piece of that door.
Great lines for the door and for the buckshot roulette table. And then there's the Rain 98 station, which was great because like when I came into this company, like doing PR for a visual novel was something that made me nervous because I'm not into visual novels or anything. But like I really actually like when I played the demo, I was like really into this game. And then like to see like we had 8 stations for this game and they were consistently
always
people
full.
there. And like there would be people that would like start like there were guys that would like bring their kids and they would sit them there and like, yep. As soon as they saw the noose, that kid was like, out there. Let's not do that. But there were actually people that were like locked in and like played the whole 25-minute demo pretty consistently and was great. And then this is where we had like whole like just variety of games, different partners there. Schrodinger's Call and Atmosphere from Shueisha Games, and then Die Deep, Lunarium, and Void Divers is the one that you can't see the logo on. And then a couple other games over here, Hazard Pay and stuff. This is the Buckshot table.
Oh my god!
So this is great because like
that
anytime
Warhammer cosplay.
Exactly. Like anytime somebody was like in cosplay and I noticed them back there, it's like, oh wait, I gotta go to get a photo. So that was great. I think there's another one here. Yeah, look at this guy, freaking. Like I don't know if
Kamen Rider or something.
Yeah, Kamen Rider or Power Rangers or what he is. I'm sure somebody's gonna correct me on who these cosplay as, but it's great. And I got this for you, Huber.
Oh my god, I keep seeing clips of this game. I'm so excited.
The Halloween house from Ilphonic.
No way.
Yeah. So, and then
I cannot wait.
This is what they were giving away, Huber.
Dude!
Cardboard little cutouts.
Did you get one?
I got a pile of them from my boss, but I don't have any with me.
Okay, next time I see you, bud, hook me up. Hook me up.
But my boss like sent me over there to get some. And then this is teardown. There's a pile of laptops and stuff there. And then some of the suitcases, Huber, most of these suitcases are like at the limit. Like I took one of those ones.
0.1 pound away.
It's like 48.2 pounds. Yeah. But yeah, no, really good, really fun and to kind of be on that other side of things.
That's awesome.
And fix things, put things together, be, connecting, like even beyond the people that I was booking, then it's like other people would come by and want to play the game and like interview the teams and stuff like that. And
that must be so fulfilling too. People walking by and just looking at it like, oh, can I play?
Yeah. So, it was good stuff. Still tracking. There's still articles and stuff going up from the show and interviews and all that. So
great. Getting
an eye on that and getting it back to the teams. But the nice thing is, even though I had no idea what I was doing, everybody was super happy with me. Yes. So that's great.
You're a pro.
That's great to know.
Industry professional. And I imagine all the years of Game Trailers and Easy Allies and just conventions, and like you were saying right at the top of this, just doing our scheduling to try things. I'm sure there's a lot of overlap in the skill set there.
Right. Yeah, because it's like it's not just that like I've written about video games, but it's like I've done a lot of like the management for us on that, for those kind of shows, as well as I've been in plenty of backstages in my time as well for, different events and concerts and things like that. So it's like being behind the scenes is not new to me. So yeah.
Awesome. And then we got a couple games to talk about too, Blood?
Yeah. Last day of the show, I managed to like walk around for a couple of hours and poke at some things. one of the things here that was really funny is like anytime I would see like some dinosaur game, I would snap a photo and send it to Dawn.
Yep, you got to.
And so this
Dinos and pirates. Now we did a dino pirate game.
this game, first one here, Gnaw.
Gnaw.
Huber.
That's
So-
one of my dad's favorite words of all time. It's in his top 5. Gnaw. Gnaw on the bone.
So what was interesting about this? So I didn't actually play this at PAX East. They had the demo there, but then they also had these slips with Steam codes printed on them so that you could play the PAX East demo at home. So like, oh, okay, I'll grab a demo code for Dawn,
This is insanity.
and then I'm like, I'll grab one for myself as well. And I played it like after I got home, and then it was just like a couple of days ago, right? Like Monday or Tuesday, something like
Yeah.
that. And I'm like, yo. Holy crap! This game is actually really freaking good, and
It
I don't
looks
know.
good.
I don't know if Don's got to play it yet, but yeah, like you play as like this little T-Rex guy, and it's Metroidvania, but the like controls are really tight, dude, and like
Looks good. What the hell?
yeah, it looks good, it feels good, and it's got this thing where like this character, this mysterious character, is kind of experimenting on you when you start.
Blood, this looks so good.
Yeah.
Stop it.
And so
wow.
then when you like eat like the bosses, like when you defeat a boss and you eat them, then like you get the power from that boss, like Mega Man style,
Cool, cool,
right?
cool.
But like it was so more organic than that because I wouldn't necessarily know like when a boss would pop up. I'd just be like exploring a room and it's like all of a sudden, oh crap,
Yeah.
here's a boss fight.
Yeah.
I'm fighting some like radioactive freaking squirrel over here.
Demo on Steam right now, chat. Demo on Steam. You can hop right in.
Is the demo on Steam?
It's on Steam. Boom.
Yeah, so I think there's that demo.
Yep.
And then I think the PAX East demo is different.
Got it.
So I don't know what the difference is, but I think that they either gave you more or gave you a different part of the game.
Hop on in.
There's a meat meteor, which is what you
meat
see in the
meteor.
trailer.
That's so funny.
There's a good like roll dash that like if you actually roll through damage, like you get a little slowdown feedback there.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
hit
the outfits and stuff you find along the way as well. So like
Fun.
the bomber jacket and
Oh
there's
my
a
God.
hat. There's a
Little mini game. It looked like basketball.
yeah,
right
no, the
there.
basketball was really really good as well. But there's a hat. So there's this fun little thing where like they gate you getting into this theme park area by saying like, oh, you're too short for this area. So there's a character then that gives you a hat
That's like
that's like a
tall-
long neck dinosaur, right? And that makes you tall enough to get into
Yeah.
the area.
Sick.
But like some of the like the controls and like the way the enemy patterns and stuff do remind me of like a Ninja Turtles game. Although it's like straight side scrolling, you're not going up
Speaking
and
my
down.
language,
but
Blood. Yeah, it looks incredible, dude. It looks
yeah.
incredible. Sign me up.
really good abilities and stuff. Like the squirrels like gave you like an exploding kind of thing, and like the squirrel boss fights were like kind of tough to where I thought they were optional, and then like soon after it was like, no, this couldn't be optional. Like
Yeah.
you need this power to
Yeah.
keep going. So
I love that. That's one of my favorite things in a Metroidvania, in a Souls-like, whatever you want to do, what do you call it, like whatever. When you fight a boss in a game and it's so hard, but you have other ways to go before you need to come back. It's like, let me come back. I'm gonna go explore somewhere else, find some loot, get some XP. Come on back to you. Yeah.
yeah.
Then next was Ghost Eater.
Yeah, dude. This was pretty cool. I found this just a small booth with like
Yo, Romeo is a dead man, black and white here. Let's go.
exactly. So this, basically, it's like
Romeo's a dead man, one of the best games of the year. Let's go.
it's like Devil May Cry, but black and white manga style. And I think like it's just a solo dev, self-publishing. You know, like because that was one of the things too that like after I played the demo for a bit, and this is one where like even though I was like really vibing with this game, it's like because it been on my feet all day for 4 days. I'm sitting there playing the game. I'm like, if I keep playing this game, I'm gonna just fall asleep right now. But not to anything with the game. It was just my
just
physical state
overload.
at that point. But one of the things that I'm
Shout out to Mad World.
trying to keep exactly
Shout
Mad
out.
World 2. That was what I was thinking
Big
about.
shout
Mad World.
out, man. People, that's why I like my most disliked viral take is like, they don't make games like they used to. Bullshit. What is this?
Right.
Bullshit. Keep your eyes open.
But that's exactly though. That's what I was trying to do, keep my eyes open, because one of the things at events is like also keeping an eye out for like scouting opportunities, right? So like, because we work with all these publishers and stuff, and like if we find a game that like they might want to sign and like pass the info along, so there's somebody else that was there that like, they wanted to talk to us to like, pitch their game, and like I got details and stuff on that. But with this, I was like, all right, let me talk to this guy and see what the status is.
Sick.
And he's like, yeah, he's not interested in a publisher. Like he just wants to self-publish. He's going to put it out this year.
Cool. Let the game speak for itself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
that's awesome, Blood.
On the ground doing work at PAX East.
Ghost Eater.
Look very cool.
Holy crap.
Yeah, and then the next couple ones here
next is The Secret of Crystal Mountain.
Yeah, so these guys I ran into at GDC, and they like gave me a card, like kind of business card size for the game. But I hadn't had a chance to check it out yet, so then I saw it at the PAX Rising booth, which is kind of like it's basically like PAX's way of like showcasing indies that aren't signed.
This has Don Casanova written all over it. This has Don written all over it. This has Damiani written all over it.
Yeah, because this is
little Bossman energy here. Let's go.
It's essentially 3D platformer.
Yes,
like if you took Mario and Zelda and you put them together. Is basically like what it is, because there's a lot of platforming and precision little bits that you have to do, but then like you get things like the flute, and like you play the flute, play the notes on the flute to solve puzzles. It's definitely still pretty early. Like I gave them some notes on like feedback.
Kind of Tunic energy a little bit.
Yeah. It's got a little fox guy. Mm-hmm. And then, but see like that down stab. Like you use that not just in combat, but also in some of the platforming. It's like you like stab onto like little pots and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Hollow Knight in 3D a little bit.
Nice.
There's this mechanic too that I got to play with as well, where like you've got to like plant the seeds in the right place, and then the tree will pop up, and then you can hop on the platforms of the tree. And then I got to this town like right at the end of the demo.
This looks cozy. This looks like a fun one.
Yeah.
Steam and Switch coming out. Secret of Crystal Mountain. And then it was Super Blowfish Castle.
Yeah, so this is also in the PAX Rising booth. This game is actually out right now.
We love absurd indie game names. Super Blowfish Castle.
Well, it'll make perfect sense to you. So this is basically like a physics game.
Holy shit. It's like Mousetrap. Dude.
This is one button. You just push.
This is out now?
Yep.
This is out right now?
It's out right now.
I'm playing this tonight.
Criminally only has like 2 Steam reviews. Like people should check this out.
I'm playing this tonight.
It is difficult. I will say that. It is very difficult without somebody over
me
here.
Away. This is a $5 video game, by the way, everybody.
Yeah.
This is $5 on Steam. There is a demo also.
Oh, there's a demo. That's great.
Demo and the full game is $5.
Yeah. So basically, you just release the little blowfish. The blowfish is basically like a chew toy, right? Like it's a little round little ball you'd give to your dog. Dude. And you release it down the chute, and then you just have to time like when to hit that space bar for the next thing to happen.
Chill.
So like sometimes there'll be like a little lever that pops up. Sometimes you've got to like pull one of the chutes up just in time. But the whole thing is to like keep the momentum correct.
Got it.
So that you get all the way to
Cozy
the castle
chaos.
At the end. Yeah. And so
Love
if you
that.
see somebody doing a perfect run, you're just like, oh yeah, that doesn't look so bad.
One of those games.
And then you try to
what the
do
hell?
the launch from the spoon or whatever. I'm like, yep, nope. Try again. Nope. Try again. Nope. Didn't. Wrong angle.
Yo.
But yeah, one of those things where like Monkey Ball, right? Where you can pop that in, play like 10 levels, get frustrated, be like, all right, I'm gonna take a break and come back to it like another day later and see what other chaos
this
is
is so
there.
fun, dude. Holy shit. $5. $4.99. $5. Wow. Good lineup, Blood.
Yeah. Yeah, like I
Great.
said, I only got to walk around for a little bit, so I didn't get to play a whole lot. But
Some winners.
there's some things that I checked out.
Those really good ones. Gnaw, Ghost Eater, The Secret of Crystal Mountain, and Super Blowfish Castle. Those all look good.
But definitely Gnaw. Definitely try that Gnaw demo.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those games where like you feel it and you're like,
Yeah.
ooh,
Love that feeling.
I feel it.
Love that feeling. Like when everybody finally got their hands on Silk Song at Gamescom?
Yeah.
Gamescom. And everyone it was like, okay, yep. Feels incredible. Here we go. Yeah. All right, it's time for Love and Respect.
Love and respect.
All righty. From Harrison. Hey, allies. Saw an interesting change in Counter-Strike 2 recently.
Counter-Strike 2, okay.
Here we go. I tried to stream that game, and I needed, it just wouldn't work. There was, some, thing I needed to download and change in my... I don't know. You know, make it easy. Make it easy
Steam
for me.
will be like that sometimes.
Yeah. Instead of ammo reserves, it now uses reserve magazines.
Okay.
Reload early and any bullets left in the mag are just gone. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
A lot of games do that.
Okay.
For sure. That is a vibe when you've got 7 bullets instead of 30 and you're like, do I want to waste these 7 and reload to have a full mag or just kind of go in with a little,
Yeah, I think it's a good...
It's a choice. That's a strategy.
Yeah.
It got me thinking about one of gaming's oldest debates. Do you use your best consumables freely or save them for when you really need them and then never do? I might need this later, might accidentally be the most powerful debuff in gaming. Magnum bullets in Resident Evil. I'm sure we're about to be asked. All right, so let's settle it. Spend or save, the very first one, Magnum rounds in Resident Evil. Save them every time. Shotgun and pistol is enough for pretty much every single thing in that video game. All the Resident Evils. So it's like, all right, I'm just gonna save my Magnum rounds for my Magnum rounds in a Resident Evil game are my get out of jail free card. Mm-hmm. It's when I have limited ammo and or limited health, which admittedly is rare because I've finished those games so many times. But that's always in the back of my head, even during a replay. Even when I know I can freely use them, I just keep them for a rainy day. It just is what it is. The other guns, the shotgun is fine. It'll carry you through the whole game.
Yeah, I would generally, I think...
So I save them.
I would save them for a boss, but I wouldn't necessarily, save them all the way to the end of the game.
Yeah.
I would pull those bad boys out. Yep.
Hell yeah. Isla?
Yeah, I use them.
Nice. Sick. Ancient arrows in Breath of the Wild. Those blue ones?
Yeah,
blue tips?
I would use them.
I use those.
Yeah, I use those too.
Because the difference is Breath of the Wild, everything is expendable. With the weapon durability and the inventory, everything is just use whatever you have. So I think Breath of the Wild is just amazingly designed. I know that's been a debate since that game came out about weapon durability, but I think it really ties into the design of that game for the better. 10 out of 10. Pick things up, use it. Pick things up, use it. So good. Humanity in Dark Souls. Never used humanity.
Oh, you gotta use them. Gotta use them to turn human and do crazy shit.
True.
Fucking rat boys and shit.
True, yeah. Once in a while, yeah.
Yeah, I
Farm
definitely...
them up.
Get more HP, right, when you're human form?
And you can help people out or have people help you out.
That's true. Yeah. So I do use it, actually. Yeah, I use my humanity. Spend your humanity. Good call, Isla. How about chems in Fallout?
I don't think I ever really used chems.
I don't think I use chems.
I think Fallout's one of those games where
I got addicted to Jet.
a lot of those, a lot of those buffs and stuff. That's fine. I don't care.
Yeah. Fallout, I feel like there's so many things that you can focus on.
Yeah.
And because of that, there's so many things you can ignore.
Yeah.
You know?
Also, so many just items to pick up just in general.
So much trash.
Yeah. God. Fallout and Elder Scrolls, man.
Oh my God. Bethesda, don't make me pick up so many things. Elixirs / max revives in Pokemon.
In Pokemon, I would say I wouldn't touch those things.
Same. I don't need anything in Pokemon. Tackle is all I need.
I only ever played 2 Pokemon games.
Yeah, you don't
one
need...
of them's Pokopia and there's no fighting.
Yeah.
But in RPGs, I save elixirs.
Same.
Final Fantasy game, I'll end that game with 7 elixirs.
Same. How about lightning grease / drawstring grease in Elden Ring?
Lightning grease I would use all the time.
Same. If I would
Drawstring
die,
grease, literally never.
if I would die on a boss 3 times, I would then say, okay, I'm using every consumable I have to beat this boss.
Yeah.
Whatever, so that's when I'm okay, I'm going to use my grease, my oils, whatever.
A lot of that stuff I don't really use that much, like especially stuff like that where like the elemental stuff, it's like,
Yeah.
do I just have a weapon that has this?
Sure.
If
Well, yeah,
it's
that's once you get the moon veil, then or whatever, you can't use grease anymore. So yeah, that's a good point.
I'm never swapping out my heavy brick hammer. So I'm using that grease. The heavy
Right.
brick hammer with an elemental. Whoo! Ooh.
Yeah, but I also I just mess around a lot with stuff. Anyway,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Divine Confetti in Sekiro. Again, same
I-
thing from games. If I die on a boss 3 times, I'm going to use everything I have.
I honestly don't remember what Divine
I don't
Confetti
remember
did.
what that one does.
You throw it into the air so you can attack ghosts and shit. like spirits.
I probably used it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Isla again. Here we go. Mega elixirs in Final Fantasy VII. You already answered it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Saving them.
The bead chain in Persona 5. What the hell is that?
It sounds
know.
familiar.
Sounds sexual.
But I don't remember what it was.
Bead chain. Consumable item. It's in a lot of Persona Shin Megami games. What does this do?
What does it do though?
There's like, it's too much. I can't find what it does. What is its usage?
Wiki might be too much.
Yeah, it's like where do you find
Full
this?
party heal says
Full
Chad.
party
okay,
heal.
okay.
Thank you, chat.
Yeah,
Thank you, chat.
I think
Great.
Persona probably puts me in more of those situations.
HP of all allies cannot be
Yeah.
used on fainted allies, so it can't revive them, but yeah, full heal.
Mm-hmm.
Here's where I get into trouble with full party heal items. You ready for this one? Tell me if you agree. I got a party of 4. 2 of my people have like 5% health. Do I use it now? Even though my other 2 people have like full health?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't.
Do I just pop it?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I
When
would,
do
I
I-
would heal one person and risk the other one?
Exactly.
Have to revive them or
So
something.
I'm always in that struggle
Yeah.
with full party heal items.
because you feel like you're wasting it if somebody's got full
Yeah.
health. Yeah.
All right, that was great. Final question. What's the most valuable item you've ever finished a game with, still unused? Love and respect, Harrison.
I can't remember. Off the
I can't remember that song.
What I will
Magnum
say,
rounds are
what I will
really
say about
valuable.
this that I think was really freaking great was Final Fantasy IV Edge, the ninja. He could just like throw like weapons.
Sick.
Because like you could buy like throwing stars, shuriken
Yeah,
and stuff,
yeah.
but he could also just like throw swords and stuff. So all of those old like things that you would normally just sell off or junk
You
or whatever,
use it as ammo.
you just throw them at enemies. Just get in a boss fight. Just throw that sword at that guy. I don't need that
Cool.
thing anymore. Murasame, nah, it's done.
That's so sick.
Launch that thing.
Love that.
Silver pendant.
Silver pendant. Is that the
Never-
Demon Souls?
Never used it. That's Dark Souls.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
troll item.
Yeah. What was the Demon Souls one? The compass or there's
I don't remember.
yeah. Colin Luton. Hi, allies. I'm playing Chrono Trigger for the first time on the DS.
Sick.
I gotta say, having the map, gear, items, and attack commands all on the touch screen without pausing the gameplay alleviates a lot of the menu fussing that often turns me off of older RPGs. What other games can you think of that would benefit from a second screen experience? I remember the Wii U Zelda ports also used the touchscreen really well.
Chrono Trigger is an interesting one because like I wouldn't feel the need for that. Whereas like Zelda games with like all the item changing and stuff like that, where it's like, oh yeah, that's just really convenient. Whereas like you don't have to like pause. You're just like, oh yeah, hit this. Now I'm holding it. Cool.
Yeah.
And that was like one of the big things with the Link's Awakening, even though that wasn't a second screen thing, but just the fact that like you had more buttons to assign items to.
Totally.
Whereas on the Game Boy you had A or B. And so you're constantly having to swap items around. It's like, I need to jump and swing my sword. So both my buttons are used right now.
I always appreciated it when maps get a second screen.
Metroidvanias.
Yeah, like Metroidvanias,
specifically.
like When you're really trying to look around, like Metroid Dread, I was like looking at that map and I was like, what the fuck? Or
Yeah.
Animal Well. I'm just like, where the hell am I?
Yeah.
What's
Pausing
going on?
every 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Like,
Maps on
okay,
a
I'm here. I'm
second
here. I'm
screen
here.
that you can like write on and stuff.
Yeah.
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 It would be interesting to have Animal Well on like a full laptop-sized dual screen.
That's the problem. Is it would need to be big enough for you to see it. Yeah.
With the
Maybe the
touchscreen.
Switch 3 it'll have two Switch 2 size screens.
All right. Thanks, Colin. Next is Mighty Omega. Greetings, allies. Looks like this week's podcast is lining up with my birthday.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
So I'd be remiss not to send in a question. A couple months back, I asked you about your favorite rideable mounts in video games. So now why don't I ask what some of your favorite vehicles from games are? Of course, we recently got Viola, which is still on my mind, but as I replay Tears of the Kingdom for the however manyth time, I can't help but feel all these Ultra Hand creations just don't hold up to the Master Cycle Zero. Thanks for taking my question. If you do, love and respect. So, favorite vehicles in gaming.
I like stuff in games where the car or vehicle feels like it really travels with you and is like part of your journey.
Mad Max.
Mad Max comes to mind, like Guns of Icarus comes to mind. Like Airborne Kingdom comes to mind, where like your whole town is a movable thing. Wandering Village is sort of like that too.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. That Crawl game seemed kind of cool until we crashed, got our thing stuck on the side of that outpost. Patch it. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Spiritfarer, where like the vehicle is the level, is your house, is your
Yeah.
Dredge probably has that vibe. Some the
Oh,
seas,
yeah,
some the
Dredge is
skies has that vibe.
Dredge.
It's funny. I was coming up with all these ideas. I'm just like drawing blanks. I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, I definitely got to give a shout out to the Banshee in Grand Theft Auto. I mean, come on. Just an iconic ride.
And the
that is-
Banshee in Halo.
Yeah, that's what
Yep.
you were talking about.
The
too.
Banshee, yep. Banshee in Halo, Banshee in GTA. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, any airship that you unlock, like later.
Yeah,
airship.
airships are great. Actually, it's funny. I don't know why.
Oh my god,
It
I forgot
stood
the
out to
Banshee is
me.
in the trailer for GTA 6. Oh my god.
I don't know why it stood out to me so much because it's really like almost nothing of a vehicle, but like the first Final Fantasy, the canoe.
The canoe.
I just loved. Oh my gosh, we got a
Yes.
canoe!
And it's like,
it does almost nothing.
yeah,
right?
like cross just this little lake, go down. Yep.
But there was the big whale in Final Fantasy IV. Now that we're on, my brain's on RPGs.
Does
the Time Machine and Chrono Trigger that you fly around with, which
and
is basically an airship, but yeah.
and what was the one that just came out from Persona Team with the moving mount?
Oh, Metaphor.
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 Yeah, the big crazy
Does that
monster
count?
thing walking around. Yeah, I mean it's kind of it's a vehicle and a home base.
Really love the moped in the newer Yakuza games. That's fun.
Wait. The altars.
The altars.
Your base in the altars.
Yes.
It's a big vehicle.
Yes.
Not quite the same.
Yandolski.
It's a vehicle.
Yeah. It counts.
I know.
Oh,
there's
your
something-
ship, dude, in
Mass
fucking
Effect.
Mass Effect.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of controllable things though. It's like,
Absolutely.
and I'm like
Warframe.
drawing blanks on stuff.
Yeah. So fun. That's great. Seriously, vehicles
Chat
and video
wants you to
games.
say Days Gone.
Oh, there you go.
Chat.
There you go, chat.
Thank
That's a good
you.
one.
We'll give you credit for that one. Oh yeah. Oh. No, seriously, like that game means so much to me. I love the entire game being built around that. The entire game is built around that mechanic. Finding fuel, finding scrap to repair it, upgrading it as you go on, just like higher speed, more durability, more armor to ram things. Like, oh my God. All the spray paints you can get and just different decals. It is so fun maintaining the motorcycle in Days Gone. Oh my God.
The sword from Sword in the Sea, yeah.
Nice.
Forklift and Shenmue.
Kind of counts for sure. It counts.
Dying Light, the Beast has some cool vehicle stuff too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dying Light games for sure. Like the following specifically, obviously the buggy you had was so transformative to the whole game. So cool. Love that. What wacky vehicles are we going to get in GTA 6, if any? What crazy shenanigans? We're coming up.
They've had a submarine.
It's already April.
They've already
We're
had a
coming
submarine
up.
before, right?
Submarine?
Five had a submarine,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Did you
yeah.
actually control it?
Yeah, you had a little. Yep. There was the
Yeah.
thing where you could hunt for like scrap underwater. Yeah. Every day is a day closer. We are just months away. Single digits now. 7 months. 7 months. GTA 6.
Landmaster tank, Star Fox 64.
There it is. Great one to end on. Well done, Blood. Thank you, Mighty Omega. Great question and happy birthday. By the way, before we get to this week's bets, Easy Allies patrons are getting 2 bonus love and respect questions. And this week we're sharing our favorite examples of incredible technical achievements in games. Wow. I love that. James Cameron just looked over at us right now. So, tech, let's talk about tech. So if you want to get in on that extended cut, consider becoming a $5 patron at patreon.com/easyallies. You get this podcast 2 days early and ad-free. You get into the special Discord. You get to submit questions to Love and Respect. And yeah, you get to just be in on all the good, friendly, co-op, jolly action. We just hit 10 years and the community is just the best.
Speaking of co-op jolly action, check out the group stream archive for the giant Switch Joy-Con that's 3D printed for
It's
us.
so crazy.
It's so
It made
insane.
me so happy.
It is so insane. And if you really want to help us out, you can join one of our producer tiers starting at $25. All of our producers get their names added to the monthly podcast each and every week, which are read aloud by Brandon Jones. Our platinum producers get a shout out. This week, we've got Jabawabs, El Thanis, Raymond Wheeler III, and Lizard Wizard 64. Shout out! Now come join us on Patreon for those bonus questions. Patreon.com/easyallies. All right, it's time for this week's bets.
Do you remember what bet you came
I
up with?
always forget, and then I remember. It's just remind me of the game. It's
Mouse PI.
Mouse PI. Yes, Mouse PI is coming out, looking better than ever. Actually,
Mouse PI for hire.
Mouse PI for hire, looking better than ever. Initially, I was like, that looks cute. That looks fun.
Oh yeah, my first thing was like, oh, it's
Yeah.
just some cheap. It's Steamboat Willie's. It's, free to use now,
Yeah.
whatever. But then it's like, oh, they made a real game out of this.
The last big trailer I saw, I was like, I'm all in on this game now. I'm legit, unironically, all in for Mouse PI. I hope it's good. I hope it
Yeah.
delivers. I have
Played a bit of it at GDC.
and it held up.
Yeah, I liked it. Liked
Great.
it. Still, I have some reservations.
For
but,
sure.
But it's such a quick demo, so like, I didn't even finish the whole demo.
Yeah.
It's a 20-minute timer. You're done.
Love it.
So
Cannot wait. It's coming out on April.
I don't have my list up.
16th, April
There you
16th. Coming out for Windows, Switch 2, PS5, and Xbox. On the reviews, top 10 reviews, OpenCritic, how many times will we see the word Mickey? Who's going first? Want me to go first?
You're the host. You tell us.
Just go in the order that's
Okay.
there.
Damiani, NA. Not available. Don Casanova,
He says 11.
11. I said 5. 5 times.
Okay.
Isla says
I say 26, dude. It's going to be
26.
at minimum 1 per. And then I'm going to go crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. I honestly, frick. I think you're right with the minimum of 1 per. How do you not bring up Mickey Mouse? You're so right.
You can't not.
You're so right. I regret my bet.
I think they might not. I think some editor will be like real hardcore. Like, we're taking it all.
Yeah.
We're taking them all out.
And Bloodworth as the wild card, representing the sexy, undulating Hahomse burrowing phoenix herd and Charizard's cavalcade, says
18.
18. Great.
Kind of in the middle.
All right. Last week's bet. Where will Starfield be ranked on Twitch on the Browse tab Thursday during the podcast at the bets? I will count this live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 50. Oh, 46. It's 46. The live answer is 46. I think Dawn and Isla both win it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. That is a Dawn and Isla victory there. That is live right now. 46th place for Starfield, riding that PS5 launch hype.
Because Damiani said 171, Dom
Yep.
and I said 28, Huber said 15.
Yep.
Wow.
So you both got it.
Damiani played that game. No faith.
No faith.
faith in the
71.
comeback.
No faith. No faith.
I mean, 46 ain't high.
No, but it's like
171
you're
is
talking about. Yeah,
a newer big game.
We checked.
171
we did-
is like
but
way like nobody is watching.
No, but we did check. We checked that former week, and it was like up there. It was like, yeah, way high. So that wasn't from nothing.
Yeah. All right. Bringing the updated scores. You got it, Isla? Ooh, wow. That was
Yeah,
a
got
big
it.
victory for you both. Big victory for you both.
Oh, upset.
Yep. Dawn has taken the lead with 6 points. Strawberries and cream.
Woo.
Pantomiming
Doing
this
it.
chug.
And now Isla has tied me for second place, the capable idea,
Woo.
with
There's some kind of
5.
mysterious beeping happening. We're not sure. Is that outside? I think it's outside.
I bet it's Dawn's microwave.
Oh, that could be. Yep. You just keep beeping.
Yep. All right. Promotions. Check out our Dead as Disco interview.
Yes, that was super fun. That came together really well.
Yeah. I love
very last minute. It's like,
Yes.
hey, we need this thing like, by Monday or whatever. And like, well, then you're gonna have to come to the studio tomorrow.
Yeah. I love interviewing devs about their games. It's just the best. It's the best. Just getting the insight, putting a human voice and a human face to these wonderful things that we play. So it's the best. Check that interview out. Also, our fans tribute, the patron tribute to our 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, we had that in our community showcase video, which usually goes up unlisted. The playlist is still on easyallies.com.
And just that stream in general.
But we put that video up separately on its own.
Yeah, check it out. Check it out. 10 years. Insane.
10 years.
Thank you, everybody, so much. Thank you so much. I just lay in bed some nights and I'm just like, 10 years, holy shit. 9 years, holy shit. 8 years, 7, just all the years
Met
of you
Mistwalker,
supporting us.
frequent contributor to the show. Met him at PAX East.
This is insane beeping.
Whoa.
I just heard that beep.
That was horns. That was standard busy road horns.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry, who'd you meet?
Mistwalker.
Mistwalker.
MYST Walker.
Yeah, hell
Always
yeah.
sends
Classic,
in,
of course.
yeah,
Classic.
love and respect questions.
Sick.
Yeah.
All right. Isla and Dawn both have the victory for the bet. So they both get to shout out to anything or anyone that's on their mind this week. They get the final word or anything they've disagreed with, want to reiterate, or just popped into their head. And they get to sign off with their trademark sign off. Take it away.
Shout out to human decency,
Yes.
science, and kindness.
Hell yeah.
Final word. Games look cool. These games look cool.
Yeah.
And here's our final word. Sign off.
There's a 10 out of 10 around every fucking corner, under every fucking rock.